Good morning. Another class session for us. I'm trying to light on this time to see if that helps with the video quality. I had some my buddy saying that need some light, and I did look into getting like the colored LED lights, maybe red or blue. My car is blue, so I'm thinking maybe go blue, but I know red's probably better for night driving. I'll try to drive in the morning, so it's always dark. Yeah, so I'll try this out and see if it's better quality. Then I can always go to like the red dome light or blue dome light. I saw them on Amazon. They're pretty cheap, a couple bucks, like $5. I mean, $15 for a pack of 4, which I guess I have a couple here too. Maybe 4 in total then. Also, I made an intro video. It's just me making coffee. I use iMovie for the first time. It's very simple to use, kind of basic on the iPhone. I was reading reviews, and it's more advanced on the iPad and the Mac. So I might have to upgrade something later to improve my editing skills and the production side of things. But for today's topic, we're covering a discussion that I bring up quite a bit in my, I guess, daily interactions. It's to degree or not to degree. Meaning, do you get your degree or you just take the years of experience? And it's all relative to your career field. I've been in a electrical tech background since the military. I mean, I was an electrician, and I was a mechanic, and I was a plumber in the military. And when I got out, I chose the electrical side of things, more electronics based. And I didn't need a degree to advance. It would have helped, but if I would have went back to school, I would have delayed my years of experience. I would have been behind 4 years of experience, or or more. And right now, but the experience trumped a degree in someone taking my position. Right now, I'm currently a supervisor for a engineering lab, and my years of experience allows me to conversate with degreed engineers. I even train EITs, engineers in training. But my years of experience allowed me to do that. I have a background in engineering. I don't have my degree though. So is it worth it? Yes and no. Like, I support experience over degree. And not to cause a controversy over this issue, but I'd rather start working, have an individual start working, getting those years experience up, and then find that career field that they like. What if they like the electrical background and they want electrical engineering, but when they went to school for management or biological science or something like that, another career field, but they're interested in engineering and electrical. Mechanical versus electrical engineering is a very different path in schooling. So why not just go start working, get those years experience up, go to school in the meantime, and then advance that way. And that's when I say yes, it's worth it. The degree is worth it. Like, it's worth it when it combines with experience. If you just have your degree, yes, and you had the ability to learn. I see that easily The capability of learning goes up dramatically with individuals with a degree. But for 4 years, you're learning to learn. You're teaching yourself to learn. And that's a big advantage to having a degree, but you still lack 4 years of experience. So the person did have experience. So in the job market, when they're looking for experience, a lot of engineers will tell you, or new degreed individuals will tell you, just because I have a degree doesn't mean I can get a good job. I still struggle finding a job leaving college. And I knew this early on. That's why I chose the military over college first. I knew that was going to be an issue already. So I chose that. And then once I got out, I didn't need my years in the service was treated as a degreed individual. Most jobs that I applied for stated a degree or military background equivalent. And since I had electrical background, it was very easy to transfer over. Now let's say if I didn't have my military experience, I had like a journeyman. I was underneath a journeyman electrician, or I went to be an engineering technician. Then becoming an engineer would have been a lot easier for me, because I would have been directed to go that direction, and I got my degree, I think, if that's the case. But I chose a tech background and then went to the management route. But now that I'm a supervisor, I'm quite limited now moving upwise without a degree. And I want an engineering degree to move up. But my timeline, I work quite heavily now and I have a family. Schooling is a little harder. So why not just get my management degree? That way I have my 4-year degree, and then I can move up equivalently that way versus in my engineering degree and be an engineer. Now I'm more of the management side of things. So it comes down to, again, I know it's kind of a broad subject and then a little off track a little bit, but is a degree worth it? I think in certain applications, yes. I still vote, my personal opinion, to get some experience first. Find out what path you want to take, and then go to school. And then advance in your current career field you're in. I have some friends in the IT world, and they don't like their IT job, but they got their degree in IT. So now they have a degree, but they're in a completely different career field. I'm sure I'm speaking to some individuals now that maybe would have took a different path of a degree if they known what the workforce was already currently available to them. Maybe to your area. Maybe you want to live in a certain geographic area, but your degree that you have is not applicable to that area. Now you have to go back to school, losing even more years of experience that you need for the resume. I'm 31, about to be turning 32 this year, so it's 12 years of experience in an electrical background. If I went to school, I would have only 8 years, but then whatever I had the same opportunities as I do now, would have had more. I can't say that. I just know my personal experience proved that I don't need a degree to, one, make decent money, two, to be viewed as someone that's knowledgeable in that career field. I have engineers come ask me questions. I'm able to trump engineers on some situations. And I've done calculations. I've done the, everything. I don't have all the schooling background, but with technology nowadays, you're able to Google or YouTube or find the solution easier versus finding the right book. You just search a keyword on the internet and it pops up with those resources available to you. So you're able to do that. So a degree is not always needed now, besides to show devotion to your career field or to show devotion to your employer, that you're able to sit down for 4 years and be dedicated to something. I don't know, it's a good topic. Talking with your coworkers, leave some comments on the board as well. Let's communicate and see what we can come up with as a general census of, is a degree truly worth it? And I don't want to play into the cost of a degree, because that varies heavily. What career field, what school you go to, and you're gonna have student loans. But you're gonna make more, in the beginning as well to pick up those. Versus a tech, you're starting probably from $14 an hour and moving way up. Versus a degree divisional, you started from 25 on up earlier on. So let's talk about it. What do you have?